Plenty of sunshine and nice on Wednesday. Good Tuesday night, East Tennessee. David Aldridge, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you can see from the ultimate Doppler radar, a little bit of ground clutter around the radar site in Morristown, but things are quiet and will continue to be. The ultimate Doppler radar presented by A1 Fincham Heating and Cooling, focused on customer satisfaction. They won't quit until you're happy. Check them out at a1fincham.com. It is dry all across the state tonight. If you look further to the west, there are some showers in parts of Missouri, into Oklahoma and Texas near Dallas, but that's just not headed here, sadly. We need every drop of that rain. It's just not headed in this direction for now. Meanwhile, it stays pretty dry and quiet across the Gulf of Mexico as well. Tracking some clouds, some high thin ones moving across Fentress, Cumberland counties, for example. I think we'll find a mostly clear sky tonight, maybe a few extra clouds for Kentucky as they slide across the Commonwealth to our north. High temperature today was 77 degrees. I was expecting 76. 69 the normal high. The record high was 84, set back way back in 1939. The record low, 28. By the way, high temperatures hit 77 in Sevierville, Pigeon Forge, 76 in Oak Ridge, and 73 in Crossville in the heart of Cumberland County today, 75 in La Follette. Not a bad day. Now, given the fact that we normally see numbers in the upper 60s this time of year, it is warm, but nothing compared to Memphis. They were 86 today. Boy, I tell you what, that's like a page right out of summer. It was still warm in Jackson, Tennessee today at 81 degrees. Plenty of sunshine expected on Wednesday. More heat later this week will be rising into the low 80s by this weekend, and just another dry weekend ahead. By the way, the big game is up in Lexington this weekend. It's on ESPN. You may have known this, but I am very familiar with Lexington because I worked there for a full year and still work for them remotely as needed on vacation relief. But I'll tell you what, 7 o'clock Saturday, it's Kroger Field. Both teams are 5-2. It's going to be a great matchup. I do expect some rain in the morning, but by the time the game starts, it's just mainly gray. Winds are going to be out of the southwest, maybe 3 to 8 miles per hour. That's not too strong. But kickoff temperature around 72, ending the fourth quarter in the mid to upper 60s. That's where I expect to be for this game. And then after the game, there could be some rain showers that try to advance in, but lots of clouds will be the theme up in Lexington this weekend. Tracking the tropics, we have Tammy still spinning across the Atlantic, and there are indications that she, while still a hurricane, may try to work its way to the west. So wait a minute, are you sure about that? Well, this is the latest track from the National Hurricane Center out of Miami. They see this storm kind of moving north a little bit and then kind of curving to the left, turning west as it does so, may weaken. So you have winds going from 65 to 60 to 50 to 45 and so on. So this thing may actually just kind of spin there, and then eventually I suspect it'll get captured by a cold front that'll sweep it out to sea. We won't have to worry about Tammy, even though she may make some swells, maybe not far from Bermuda. By the way, we're looking at Vince and Whitney. If we get another storm next month, and it's still possible, anything's possible, but Vince and Whitney are the next two names on this list. There is a Hurricane Otis. Otis, where did he come from? Well, he's in the Pacific. He's actually not far from that area that shows 50%. So there's a storm named Otis south of Mexico, and there's another area that could be of concern for the Pacific, so keeping an eye on that as well. Storm Prediction Center, looking at the beautiful colors, right? But we don't like to see color when you talk about severe weather. So dark green, maybe some scattered severe storms in yellow. What kind of colors do we have tomorrow? Maybe a few hot spots in dark green that would be isolated severe storms near Dallas, parts of central Texas, west of Austin could find severe weather tomorrow, and into Oklahoma. There's Des Moines, Iowa. There's Omaha, Nebraska. Those areas might also receive some isolated severe storms tomorrow, but nothing going on here because we've got plenty of sunshine. And by the time we hit Thursday, general thunderstorms from Chicago to Dallas and Houston, but nothing going on here. As we could use the rain, it's just going to fall short of our region as we're blocked with a lot of high pressure and very little in the way of cloud cover, at least anything that's significant. Now notice the rain through the Futurecast. Take some rain through St. Louis, near Kansas City, near Springfield, and up towards Chicago. This takes us through 7 o'clock, 7:15 Thursday morning. Not a drop to be had. A little bit of false echoes there, lots of red arrows. We get warmer. Gradually, we should be in the upper 70s by Thursday. And by the time we hit Friday and beyond, we could be around 80 to 82 degrees. So warm air is coming. I did leave some drizzle possible on Friday. I think if that occurs anywhere, it's Cookeville, Monticello, Jamestown. Let me say that again. Cookeville, Monticello, Jamestown, that area in the plateau could find a passing shower, maybe some drizzle. Outside of that, I don't expect much in Knoxville, even on Friday. because this storm system looks like it'll fall short of our, really the heart of the valley. Now, there could be a patch of fog tomorrow morning, as illustrated here from some of the modeling. It puts it right between Maryville, Alcoa, and South Knoxville. Keep an eye on that. If that verifies, we'll say this is doing a good job. Outside of that, looks like fog probably will not be a problem for many. Next 12 hours, though, we're looking for a low around 45. Normal low is 45. This would be a typical seasonably cool temperature for tonight. If you're in Jamestown, though, it might be closer to 50. Crossville, Wartburg, closer to 48, along with Oneida, but about 45 for Newport, Del Rio, Sevierville, Knoxville, and Maryville. So mostly clear tonight, maybe a few extra clouds north and west, but seasonably cool. Highs tomorrow, 76. Crater City, Middlesboro, 76, Knoxville, Maryville. Upper 70s for Tellico Plains and Madisonville, about 76 for Newport. And White Pine, Morristown, Talbot, about 74 degrees tomorrow. Here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast with Halloween in view. Oh, it's kind of spooky. Look at that surprise look there. 79 on Thursday. 80 on Friday, drizzle possible mainly to the west, warm sunshine on Saturday, maybe partly cloudy to at least sun and scattered clouds Sunday. Before we bring in, our best chance of rain comes in on Monday, but that's when the temperatures drop, and I might say it's kind of spooky. If you barely reach 55 by day, it gets kind of chilly. I'm thinking long sleeves for those costumes, moms and dads. As they come door to door knocking on treats, they might want some hot cocoa. I don't know. Maybe they might say trick or treat for some hot cocoa. Stranger things have been known to happen, especially if it's cold enough to snow or at least see your breath. That would be interesting. Trick or treat, see your breath. Anyway, we'll talk more about that in the days to come. By the way, if you'd like to keep track of it all, using the Captain Accurate Weather app, it's free. You get the best traffic reporter in Knoxville, hands down, Pete Michaels Traffic. You find his traffic reports on the app. Just search Captain Accurate at the App Store or Google Play. It also works beautifully on the iPad. My name is David Aldrich. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. We'll see you here next time. Take care.